Hello and welcome to In the QC, a podcast brought to you by the Quad Cities Chamber. If you aren't from here, I know what you're thinking. QC? That's where? The QC is the heart of the Midwest, a proud, forward-thinking family of communities connected by one of the world's most renowned rivers, the Mississippi. The region attracts returners and explorers, investors, and entrepreneurs because it offers the well-being and comforts of the accessible, the homegrown, and the local, combined with an inventive imagination that embraces arts, businesses, and global aspirations. Hello, welcome back to In the QC, a podcast brought to you by the Quad Cities Chamber. I'm your host, Lo, and I'm so excited because today we're going to be getting into the holiday spirit. We're going to be talking about Deck the Downtowns, which is holiday promotions across our region. So I'll be sitting down today with Ryan from Downtown Bettendorf organization, Alicia from Downtown Davenport Partnership, and Jack Cullen from Downtown Rock Island. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm so excited about this. It is my favorite time of year, so I think our viewers are probably going to be very excited to hear what's going on this holiday season. So to start, Alicia, I'm going to put you in the hot seat. Could you explain what Deck the Downtowns is and why it started?
Yeah, so this is it's really a series of promotions that was built to support local businesses and just highlight the variety of retailers and experiences that you can have in our downtowns. The holidays are naturally a good time to encourage shopping local, so we were all kind of doing that individually. So a couple of years ago, we looked to our immediate neighbors in Rock Island and Bettendorf, and also they're part of the Chamber family. So we decided to package it all together with a fun name. So, Lo, I'm sure you'll remember we were actually in Tampa for the International Downtown Association Conference, and we were going through we were spitting out a ton of different names, just trying to brainstorm. And then we came up with Deck the Downtowns. That's where it was born. But it's been fun to see it evolve. And I love seeing the excitement over the different ornament hunts that each of us are doing this year.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that, Alicia, because I remember the aha moment when we said Deck the Downtowns. It was like a light bulb went off, a Christmas light bulb went off because we just love that name, and we thought it was going to be such a great opportunity to connect the downtowns in our region. So I'm very excited that right now we have 3 downtowns, and hopefully as we grow these promotions, we get more downtowns to join us. So, Alicia, could you talk a little bit about specifically the pickle hunt that kind of started it all for these ornament hunts?
Yeah, so it's a scavenger hunt, and so we have 40 plus ornaments hiding throughout downtown in different businesses. So you can pick up a card at any of the locations and start the hunt, and then once you find 10, you can take your completed card over to German American Heritage Center or the library, and you can receive your own pickle ornament. Everybody gets a prize, and then we also do drawings for other bigger prizes as well. And then the pickle ornament in particular is a German American tradition, and so a lot of people are already familiar with the concept of hunting for the pickle, and Davenport has a lot of German roots and history, so we just kind of leaned into that. But for those that, have never heard of the pickle hunt, I think it's just quirky and weird enough to fit with the Downtown Davenport brand. And so we've fully embraced all things pickles downtown Davenport.
Awesome. And Alicia, I think we're all a bit surprised with how many extra pickles you've had to order since starting this. I think the first year you ended up having to order how many more?
Well, I ordered 100 to start off and thought, well, I'll have leftovers. 100 is plenty. And then I just kept ordering and ordering. So now we ordered 400 this year, and so we'll see. I think it's already taken off to the point where I might have to order more, and I'm looking for a local supplier for pickles. So if anyone is out there that wants to connect with us and make a partnership happen, I'm on the hunt.
You hear that, listeners? We need pickle makers. So if you make pickle ornaments, please message us. On that note, Jack and Ryan, could you guys tell us a little bit about your ornament hunts happening in your downtowns?
Sure. So the DBO, we partnered with the Downtown Bettendorf Women's Business Group. They have commissioned an ornament that was created by Brad Bisbee. And I don't know if you guys know what's happening in downtown Bettendorf, but we have a brand new bridge down here, right? And so we're celebrating this year the completion of the bridge. It's open, both spans. It's really transformed our downtown, right? And so we want to partner with these businesses in our SMID district down here, and get people back down here rediscovering some of their old favorites, maybe discovering some new things that are happening down here. Again, we're having businesses opening left and right down here, and more to come. We got Verde that's opened recently. Riverside has moved over to their new location. Our walkability is getting better down here. Just a lot of great things happening. We've wrapped up the light poles down here, and we got some more initiatives. What we're doing right now with the hunt is we're tagging an individual business each day on the Downtown Bettendorf Organization Facebook page. And we encourage people, we'll give a couple hints. I'm going to tell you where it's located, but not exactly where it's located, right? So we want to have a little fun with it. And again, we're just trying to get new people into our downtown and just experience all we have to offer down here.
Awesome, Ryan. And I love that you brought that up, because downtown Bettendorf is doing their ornament hunt a little bit different than in downtown Davenport or downtown Rock Island. So instead of having the card that you would punch in downtown Rock Island, downtown Davenport, you're actually putting out these clues on social media and letting them actually go into those businesses, and they get to take the ornament right there and then.
Yep. The idea is I simply want them to maybe add some comments where they found the ornament on the post that I have there, and take a picture of the ornament, and then the ornament's theirs to have, right? We are going to maybe shift a little bit, and we'll talk about that later on in the podcast here for a little event we have coming this week.
Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Jack, how about you?
Yeah, so, as Alicia mentioned, each of our downtowns have really its own unique vibe and brand. And so when Downtown Davenport challenged us or invited us to participate in some sort of an ornament hunt in downtown Rock Island, we talked with our downtown retailers and decided to lean into our history, specifically the history of the Rock Island Line, the Rock Island Railroad Company, and thought it would be cool to come up with a train ornament for folks to find throughout downtown businesses. And we came up with a really cool concept thanks to our sponsors at Crawford Company that laser cut this custom ornament, and our friends at Jackson Auto Body and Custom Paint, another Rock Island business that decorated the ornament. And so, again, leaning into the history, working with our Rock Island businesses to create something that was unique and collectible for folks is really exciting. It's the same concept in downtown Davenport. So ornaments hiding in close to 50 businesses throughout downtown Rock Island. You have a punch card, you go to 10 different places, get the stamp at each location, and then you turn it in to either Quad City Arts, the Botanical Center, or the library to get an ornament of your own, and then be entered into a drawing for gift prizes, gift cards specifically, and a grand prize gift basket, which is the same concept in downtown Davenport. So we're really excited about it. We've seen a great response from it so far, and hope that it continues to be a success.
Awesome, Jack. And I know you had mentioned that as we were getting this started in downtown Rock Island, that the ornaments might evolve and change a little bit each year, almost making them like collector pieces, right?
Yeah. Well, as you can see, we punched the year into it. So 2022, have the RI here for Rock Island. But we thought that, we could change up the design each year. It could be a different style of train that we create, but also the colors. And the decoration could be different. But we were just ecstatic when Crawford Company wanted to sign on as presenting sponsor of this to help us create, laser cut the ornaments. They did 400 following Downtown Davenport's suit there, hopeful that we can give all of those ornaments away. And again, then the decoration just makes it really, really shine. So excited to see how it evolves in the coming years.
Awesome. Jack, I have another question for you. How do you think that these holiday promotions are helping local businesses?
Yeah, so I think, things like the ornament hunts, it number one builds community. And so the businesses are excited about it because they can be part of something bigger than themselves or their own store, right? And so that's really cool. But it also builds community, connects the dots for the general public. To build awareness of all the different businesses and their offerings that we have in our downtowns. There may be some people who didn't know that there were close to 50 businesses, in downtown Rock Island, downtown Davenport, and all the businesses that are in downtown Bettendorf, right? Gives us an opportunity to connect the dots for folks, and to make them, kind of plant the seed of what all we have to offer in our downtowns.
Awesome.
And at the end of the day, the goal is to boost foot traffic, and hopefully, obviously awareness, and then sales for our businesses that are participating as well. That's the bottom line. Get some new customers to these folks, and hopefully they're shopping at these businesses too. And I think we are accomplishing that goal through Deck the Downtowns.
Awesome. Well, on the topic of increasing foot traffic downtown, Alicia, could you tell me a little bit about the window display challenge happening in downtown Davenport? Because I feel like that is definitely getting people out and about in downtown, walking around and hopping into businesses.
Yeah, it's this one started before the pickle hunt, and it started with Atlanta Dawn working on the windows at Front Street. And so that caught my eye, and Tim Baldwin is a board member and on our business promotions committee. So it was within that group that we were like, well, what if we found a way to get her to do more windows? And so we kind of incentivized that and helped pay for that for small businesses to do. So then we already have a lot of retailers that decorate their own windows. So we just, or inside. So there's a lot of nostalgia with downtowns and the window displays that used to be in downtown Davenport. And so we don't have those big department stores anymore, but we do have small retailers that are decorating their interiors and in the windows. So we decided to do like a friendly challenge. And so there's QR codes all throughout downtown. So you can just scan those quick and place your vote for your favorite. And we draw winners off those entries as well. So you can get a prize, but then the businesses get, the winner gets a trophy, and it's just kind of it's a friendly competition.
I love that you talk about the nostalgia of it too, Alicia, because so often, like around the holiday season, my grandparents would always talk about their favorite part of the holidays being going downtown and seeing those great window displays in those department stores. So I think you're right. This is something that kind of brings back that nostalgia. And also now I get to experience that same kind of holiday experience with my grandparents, just in a little bit newer of a way. So I think that is really cool. So I'm going to open this question up for all of our downtowns. I know you guys have talked a little bit about foot traffic. Have you guys seen that in your downtowns as these promotions are kicking off and running through December to January? And also, what do you hope for the future with Deck the Downtowns?
We definitely have seen some increased traffic down here. In fact, just touching back on Atlanta Dawn's paintings, we're actually doing the 12 Days of Christmas down here. We have 12 businesses down here that have the 12 Days of Christmas on it. And we're going to start a social media campaign of our own down here, the 12th through the 18th, where we're going to encourage people, again, to share and comment on that social media post. Take a picture in front of the whatever image is in front of that business. And then you're entered in to win a grand prize of downtown Bettendorf swag, So who doesn't want a Premier City hat, or even one of these nice placards that they got from Adventurous Brewing, 52722 Brewing. And then we're throwing a couple gift certificates to our downtown eateries and K&K and whatever and the likes like that. We have over 100 light poles lit up down here. And again, it's doing what it's supposed to do, right? We want people to rediscover what's happening in downtown. We're still in the middle of our renaissance. I know Rock Island is getting ready to start their renaissance. And so we're getting people kind of excited about what's happening downtown, right? To rediscover, like Jack said, their community and become involved in it. And so we're excited for that.
Awesome, Ryan. And
those are great props, man.
And Ryan, for our listeners, I hear you have a video coming out next week that's going to explain those giveaways a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, that's going to be launching. Actually, it launches on the 12th. And again, it's going to be a week-long promotion, and you have all week. We're going to hide another 30 ornaments down here. And again, it's all through that social media post. You simply have to comment with a picture in front of one of the pictures that one of the paintings that Atlanta has done, or with the ornament, and that enters into to these 5 drawings that we have. Again, we have swag from the city of Bettendorf, the Isle of Capri thrown in some stuff, and some gift certificates for downtown. And again, we want, and then, just keep sharing that post, and it'll last that week. And at the end of the week, everybody that has commented on there is entered into that drawing for these prizes.
Awesome. So Lindsay, I'll jump in on your comment about what we kind of hope to see. So one of the things that I love about the ornament hunts or these scavenger hunt type things for the holidays is it's something so tangible for the retailers to see. Like a lot of times we run ads, or, you know, there's a lot of different marketing and promotions that we do. But this is one that, like, people are coming into your door with this card. Or I walked around on Small Business Saturday and saw everyone with their pickle cards. And that's just, it's so fun to see, because you know the reason why they're out and why they're stepping into these businesses. So I would encourage, you know, any downtown or, you know, different retailers to do something similar. Like that damn shopping trip has been going on for many, many years and been really successful. So I'd just like to see more collaboration across downtowns. Like we have other neighbors within the Quad Cities that could jump in on this promotion as well. So I just want to see it grow.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Jack.
No, I was just going to jump onto that and saying the feedback from restaurants and retailers in downtown Rock Island specifically has been really positive. I think they've seen their regulars come in and notice the hunt for the holiday train and want to participate, but they've also seen new customers, people that they don't know, coming into their store or, you know, their dining room and looking to participate in this. And I think that FaceTime and, you know, that new traffic is really exciting, not only for the businesses, but for us too, right? For the ones that are programming this, because again, end of the day, this is the goal of these types of promotions. And, you know, since Ryan showed some props, I got to do the same, but you know, who wouldn't want some custom Navarro canoe coasters?
Oh, cool.
Really beautiful finish. You know, these are going to be in the grand prize gift basket. Some homemade spices from Nescafe, really nice, and just some great downtown business swag merch. Here's a beanie from Wake Brewing. But we've got a lot of exciting items that will be in that grand prize gift basket, right? That one person who completes the train hunt will get to take home. So again, just a fun way to connect the dots for people, and to, you know, with the gift cards and the gift basket, it's sending those people right back to these businesses to hopefully, you know, spend that $25 gift card and hopefully more.
Awesome. And I have to say, you guys, I've been out doing some Christmas shopping in our downtowns, and I have seen so many people walking around with those cards and going into local businesses. And that has been really exciting, because I've gotten to work with you guys, you know, behind the scenes to get these promotions launched. So to see the community really jumping in and getting involved has been very special. And I have to say, my 84-year-old grandpa is determined to get all of these ornaments. Started with Downtown Rock Island, because he is a Rock Island, born and raised in Rock Island, went to Rocky High School, so he's very excited for that train. But that inspired him to go get that pickle and to go get the I-74 ornament. So if you see a short Irish man, 84 years old, named Bob, walking around getting ornaments, just say hi, Grandpa, for me.
Will do.
That's awesome. Thanks for all your help, Flo. You've been great throughout the process and supporting us.
Oh, thanks so much. I've had such a fun time working on this with you guys. Again, holidays are my favorite time of year, so this has definitely put me in the Christmas spirit a little bit earlier than usual. Awesome, you guys. Well, thank you for joining me. Could we just go through really quickly? I know we've kind of touched on all of the promotions going on, but I would love to just touch base with all of you guys. If you could go through your list of promotions so our viewers can kind of hear it in order, I think that would be great.
Sure. I'll go ahead and jump off. Again, starting the 12th through the 18th, will be Atlanta Dawn's 12 Days of Christmas. Look for that video of yours truly on social media. And all you have to do is take a picture in front of one of those windows, and then you're entered in to win the grand prize. And while that's going on, we're also going to have a list of 30 businesses downtown here where ornaments are hidden. And we just ask that you simply take a picture of the ornament on the post and comment. And you get to keep the ornament, and then you are entered to win the grand prize too. So that runs the 12th through the 18th.
Awesome.
So yeah, in downtown Rock Island, we have the hunt for the holiday train. So you complete the train hunt, you get one of these beautiful ornaments to take home. You're also entered into a drawing for gift cards to downtown businesses and a grand prize gift basket. In addition to that, we are doing some downtown gift inspiration posts on our social media. So downtown Rock Island, Facebook and Instagram. You know, items from many different restaurants and retailers throughout the downtown, just to give people some inspiration as we get into the holiday season here for shopping for their friends and their loved ones. And all that information can be found on Downtown Rock Island's Facebook, Instagram, as well as downtownrockisland.org.
Awesome. These guys are always outpropping me. Like I have nothing on hand. No, so our promotions this year, we have on Black Friday, there was a Tap On It ad that went out that was all downtown Davenport businesses. So I would encourage people to check that out, that there's 7 different deals you can get through Tap On It. And then we obviously have the pickle hunt going on until January 1st. You can vote for the holiday displays through January 1st. And we are also doing gift inspiration posts on our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously our website is like the one-stop source to get any information that you need. So you can go to downtowndavenport.com.
Awesome, you guys. Last question. Are there any, outside of the Deck the Downtowns promotions, are there any events happening in your downtowns this holiday season that you would like to shout out?
Yeah, for sure. In Rock Island, Winter Nights, Winter Lights, and their Lights and Flights promotion with Wake Brewing. Rostock's is doing their concessions at the Botanical Center. That's through the holiday season. So amazing light show on display at the Botanical Center. I think 160,000 lights. So that's definitely a huge holiday event in Rock Island. And then, our different businesses throughout downtown are hosting their own events throughout the holiday season that can be tracked on social media. So it's fun through our Deck the Downtowns to really just complement what our businesses are doing, as part of their programming.
Awesome.
Right. We just encourage, again, people down to moving around, even just driving through. This is our second year of wrapping the poles on State Street. We're receiving a lot of compliments on that, over 100 poles wrapped. And it's just, again, the beginning of our renaissance down here, right? We're creating some flavor, we're creating some value down here, and we're encouraging people to come enjoy the ride with us.
Awesome.
And a lot of our bigger festival or holiday events happen prior to this airing. So obviously Festival of Trees is big for downtown Davenport in the region. Chris Kindle Market, but you can always go to the farmers market on the weekends. And we have an event calendar on our website that's actually synced with Visit Quad Cities. So if you were looking for any event downtown, I would say you could jump on our event calendar on our website and see what holiday things are going on. And then the last thing I'll mention is it's technically not in the holiday season, but it's definitely post holidays and people love it, is Ice Stravaganza is returning. So that event happens at the Freight House. And I don't even know how many pounds of ice we ordered this year. I know it's more. So each year it keeps growing. But that event is January 13th, 14th, and 15th. And we light those up at night. And it's a really fun winter event.
Awesome. Well,
Will there be a fireball luge again this year, or no, like the Ice Stravaganza?
You'll have to come find that out. There is an afterglow party getting planned. So
Nice.
Yeah.
For the first time this year, right, Alicia?
Yes. So I don't want to spill all the secrets, but I think Ryan and Jack are going to want to be there.
We'll see you there. We need more winter events in the Quad Cities. So Ice Strav is awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I had such a fun time sitting and talking about Deck the Downtowns with you. For our listeners, I will make sure that I'm putting all of these downtown websites in the description so you can easily go check out all of their promotions going on this holiday season. So thank you again to Ryan, Jack, and Alicia for joining me. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in to In the QC.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.